Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel again, and my name is Sarah Buyucan, and on today's video I'm here today with my Kuya Bayong. I call him Kuya Bay. He's one of my extended family here in Calgary, Alberta, and the reason why I want him to be with me today is because I want him to share his own life experience as a new immigrant here in Canada. Actually, he's not a new immigrant because he's been here now almost like close to 5 years here in Calgary. But he was been here in Calgary because his wife sponsored him and his children, okay? So I want him to share with us his own life experience here when he first arrived here in Calgary, what his first impression when he came to Canada. So anyway, guys, hi Kuya. We're just having fun here, guys, okay? Because we didn't practice anything. It's just an impromptu interview, okay?
I'm boss.
And I told him we have to speak in English, okay?
Yeah.
He's from Hingyon. Actually, before he moved here in Canada, he was been a municipal councilor in Hingyon, Ifugao for 12 years. So, and then he moved here to Canada as permanent resident. So I want him to tell me his life experience, okay? I want him to tell me his work experience, how he deal with Canadian people here in Canada. This is the reason why we have to share our life experience, because then aspirant immigrant outside Canada, then they have some ideas, right? So come on. He's like my big brother here in Calgary, actually. So, and you are very good in English, I know. He get used to talk to people in front of people, actually. But for me, I'm shy to talk to in front of people. But I'm not shy to talk in front of my camera, okay? But he is a people's person. He can talk to thousands of people in front of people. But so don't be shy. I know you're okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm okay now.
when you first arrived here in Calgary, Alberta, what is your first impression?
Yeah, when we first came here, and my first time is thinking of very hard possibilities to conquer, because this place is very wide and very beautiful.
So when you first came here, you don't have any job, right?
You don't have.
So what is your first job when you first came to Canada, in Calgary?
My first job is to target to drive.
Okay, yeah, because when he first arrived here in Canada, he's not driving. That's why the reason why I'm tell you guys in my other YouTube videos, before you come to Canada, please go learn how to drive, okay? Because driving is very important.
I do not know how to drive in the Philippines vehicle.
Yeah.
Only my motorcycle. But when I came here to learn how to drive vehicle, because it is a necessity.
Yeah, it's
in this place.
It's not for luxury. For
Yeah.
driving in Canada, it's not for luxury. It is necessity. Can you share me what is your work experience here in Canada, in Calgary?
Yeah, when my first time to come here, I drove in my bike. I applied in the fiber built manufacturing company. That is an American company, and I operate a Benko machine. Benko machine. Yeah.
Do you need to have a work experience, or you don't need to work experience?
No, they don't need experience there.
And you don't need to have education, right?
No.
No. So it's look like a survival job here in Canada. So how much they pay you per hour when you start that first job here in Calgary?
It's $15.
$15 per hour, okay. Are you happy with that job?
I got jealous to my brothers over there that they got 19, 20, and I'm there working as $15 per hour, and after 6 months I quit.
Why did you quit? You feel bored, huh?
I feel bored because of salary.
Yeah. He want to have a little bit more higher, like
So
higher.
I tried cleaning.
Oh, you went to cleaning job?
Yeah, I tried cleaning in the residence, and it's very hard. When we go inside the house, we'll work together, and then it's very hard.
That job is done. So you mean to say you cleaning inside? You mean to say you cleaning inside people's house, right?
2 days I quit.
So you're not nice. You always quit. Okay, so what is your third job?
Third job is I go for rackings.
Rackings. So rackings, guys. So this type of job, guys, is like a survival job here in Canada. You don't need to have education. You don't need to have a college degree. as long as you know how to speak a little bit English, and it's okay, right? Right, Kuya?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you do in
Rackings,
Rockings?
installing of rackings, dockings, and cantilevers. Those are in the warehouses that we install them for the boxes or pallets to install.
Is it a heavy job too, right?
Also, it is all machine operated.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
heavy there is that you do the manual.
Okay.
You do the drilling, you do the beaming, then
Yeah.
you should have the certificates of the forklift and the scissor lift and the fall protections.
Okay,
That's it.
guys, so if you have the experience like outside Canada for like a forklift work experience, when you move to Canada, there's a possibility if you apply directly for a company or in a warehouse, you can able to work like a forklift operator, right?
Yeah,
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 yeah. Otherwise, if
scissor
you
lift.
are here in Canada and work in a warehouse, you can able to work in a forklift, and the company they can train you to work in a forklift, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So how much you make per hour in that warehouse, like a fork?
Yeah, 18. At
$18 per
least
hour. Yeah, it's
increase a
getting
little
higher.
higher.
Increasing. Yeah. So are
Yeah.
you happy or not happy again?
Yeah, I'm happy
You're
because that
happy?
is a job to be done here in Calgary. You
Yeah,
work
yeah.
here, you go home. Even how tired you are when you go home at the dismissal and you reach your family, it's relieving.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
good.
That's why it's nice when you bring your own family here, especially when you have small children, right? So
Yeah.
that's a good thing when you have your own family here, because no matter how tired you are at work, when you go home, you know you have your own place to go home and relax and say hi to your own children, right?
Eh,
So how long did you stay in that rocking job?
1 year, 3 months, I resigned again.
Again?
I applied the EI
Okay.
because you should go safety on your health.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so the reason why I think he quit is because
exhausting.
okay, so that rocking job he quit is because it's a little bit heavy on him. So you might have a fourth job.
Yeah,
My goodness, he only like
I
a few years here in
I
Calgary, but
tried
he have so many already job.
I tried pallet repair.
Pallet repair
Pallet
again.
repair.
Yeah.
Somebody told me go to the pallet repair. My first there my purpose there is to go and apply for forklift, but I landed for pallet repair. So I just it's heavier. We
Heavier,
we
yeah.
we we catch the on the trolley. We catch every destroyed pallet and then we fix
Oh, I
it.
see. You
Then
fix
we
it pallet.
put it. Then the forklift will come. Then it's a running pallet. So it's very hard. It's they are working on hours. They are working on
Oh.
speed.
Oh, I mean to say you are working by speed.
Yeah,
Okay.
there is
So
a
you
quota.
there's a
They
quota
will
you
give
need.
you a quota of 250 in every 8 hours,
Wow.
and I am very slow because that's my first time, and I can do work slowly but surely. But
Surely.
I did not meet the quota.
Oh,
That's
I
why
see.
I quit again.
I quit again. It's okay. It's okay to quit. You see?
Yeah,
So mean to say, there's always a job here in Calgary before pandemic. But even
yeah.
this time of pandemic, guys, if you are working like in a warehouse, there's always a job. For me, there's always a job. So to be honest with you, you have a fighting spirit of quitting a job and have another new job. So how about fifth job?
My fifth job, I returned back to Rockings, installer of
Okay.
Rockings.
So
I work on that Rockings for another 1.5 year.
1.5 years.
Then I quit again because I'm climbing a height without any certificates because pandemic is very strict. I don't have certificates of full protection, forklift, scissor lift, and I work on 50 feet, climbing 50 feet,
Okay.
and that's the reason why I quit.
Okay, so you quit. How many job? Okay, guys, Kuya, how many job experience you have here in Calgary? The time you arrived, probably 10
This is the
work
sixth.
experience.
This is the sixth time. I
Work
went.
experience.
I went to apply again in the blue con, and that is a piping construction.
Okay,
And,
so he worked in a piping construction here in
yeah,
Calgary.
that is a big company.
Yeah.
It's owned by rich people. And
And they have a good benefits, right?
yeah, they have a very good benefits, and they gave me the minimum wage an hour.
How
And
many
their
how much per
experience,
hour in the construction
uh,
piping?
they gave the minimum. Some gave the 19, some others are 20,
So it all
23.
depends on your
Yeah,
own work experience, okay?
yeah,
So when you are first just started like in a
19.
construction,
Yeah.
like $19 per hour,
Yeah.
okay? So by the time you have
If you have
more
experience,
experience,
they will
then
give you
yeah,
25 and above.
25 to 35
If
to
you are
even
operator, yeah.
yeah.
So there are experience there how to deal with people with experience in that kind of work,
Yeah.
how to do pipe laying, and my work there is to operate the vibrator, the compactor, and then the water truck. That's
Okay.
why I will go and fetch water around there somewhere else, and then I will bring back there. Then we water the some parts of the soil that we need to water.
So how do you call that kind of job, Kuya?
That is operator or
Operate piping
pipe
construction?
pipings.
Piping
Yeah,
construction.
water. We do the water pipes, the sanitary pipes, and then the drainage,
Okay.
the big one.
What he shared with you guys is like a survival job here in Canada, especially those new immigrants. When you first arrive here in Canada, as I told you in my other YouTube videos, start from the scratch, okay? So later on, when you got a job like a part-time or a full-time, and if you are not very happy, then you can go back to school and continue your own education, whatever you finish in your back home, okay? But for him, he graduated engineering back home. He have his work experience in the politics, and then he moved here to Canada and he worked whatever job he want, whatever like jobs, so to start for a living here. And actually they bought a nice house in northwest area. They bought a big house, you know. I wish I could have that house, but anyway. That's a good investment
That's a
for
good
you.
house, but it's a problem.
What's the problem?
Oh, it's a big payment also.
Yeah, that's the big payment. If you buy a big house in Canada, that's the payment, the mortgage payment every month, which is okay. You know, you are working, so it's all worthy. It's better nice to stay in a nice house, and you know, you come home from work and tired and you sleep in a nice house, right? So anyway, Kuya, what else is your work experience?
Under pandemic, and we are suspended. All of us are suspended because of these restrictions. And
Oh no.
it's a winter time. That's why they drop off the work, so that maybe by
This is spring. It's coming.
coming spring, they will let all some others coming back,
Going back to work.
going back
Okay,
to work.
so this is what happened in their work, in his job during winter time when it's very very cold because they are working outside. So his job, because during winter time they don't have a job, okay? When it's very very cold, it's freezing cold outside, they don't have a job, but they have to go under EI, like employment benefits. So the government pay them like 55%, I believe, for your salary.
Yeah.
So they pay them since November, December, because it's winter, right? November or December or November?
November.
November, December, January, and it's already February, and they still waiting when the weather is good, it's spring, and it's getting warm, and then that's the time they're going back to work.
Yeah.
But the good thing is they receive money monthly, okay? So that's they call EI, employment benefits.
This is a seasonal work.
Oh, I see. So this is a
Seasonal.
seasonal
When it
work.
is winter, if all the machines cannot do, to cannot
Operate, yeah.
do to be operated there within that area, they will suspend the work.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they will all rest, and then by April, they
Going
will,
back to work.
Going back to work, but
I think I like that kind of job because
it's a seasonal.
why not, hey? You get paid when it's like during winter time. You stay home and you know,
Yeah.
and then going. I like that job.
When I experienced that job, it's very good.
Are they hiring overseas, like people to come
No,
here? No,
no.
only like
Only,
inside people.
yeah.
Okay, though. So this is only the inside people. So if you are very new to Calgary, and you think you need a job, you badly need a job. Sometimes you ask me, I'm not going to recommend you any job, but you ask me or you ask him. He is a very good help.
Sometimes
He can help. If you want to have a higher salary, you better
you
go to school. Learn those like excavator. Is that how you say excavator?
excavator, the loader,
Loader, excavator,
the
loader.
compactor, and everything.
Wow, the bulldozer. Bulldozer.
Yeah, it's it. the
Bulldozer, driving bulldozer. Oh my goodness.
So
Okay.
heavy equipment.
Heavy equipment. Oh, I see. So, what is your best advice for new immigrants here in Canada? Can you share about like the some advice for new immigrants?
You immigrants, please go to school if you are still young.
That's true.
You need to go to learn, acquire some
More
diploma
knowledge, yeah.
or acquire some
Certificate.
certificates in any kind that you like to do,
Yes, that's
because
true.
it is very important. If you go to direct to labor,
Labor
that
job.
is not a future job for you.
That's true. Especially if
That's
you
why-
have a family,
Now
you
that
buy
I
a
am
house.
old, I used to maintain a little bit even lower salary as long as I can do the work,
And it's okay.
because
It's okay.
it's very hard. It's very hard to comply with your age and your
So yeah, while you are young and arrive here in Canada, as possible, you go back to school. That's the go back to school, because the more you have more diplomas here, the more you have the opportunity to make good money, and you know what else you can share to them.
please. One thing more is, please, driving here is necessity.
Yeah, very good.
Because if you
Driving.
sometimes it is a prerequisite for job hunting, because if you do not have driver's license here, they are very hard to get you, because
Hire you.
hire you, because
That's true.
sometimes how can you come to work if you don't have any driver's license? Then that's it.
And if you are working, like let's say warehouses here in Canada or in Calgary, mostly warehouses are like a few minutes drive away outside the city, right? So if you're not driving and the supervisor or the manager interview you for a work, they will ask you, are you driving? So sometimes they don't hire you, it's because you're not driving, and how can you go to work, right? Right? Is that
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's true. So driving is one of the most important, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you have driver's license and you have your kababayan or your tribes mate, then ask for help.
Yeah, that's
Don't
true.
hesitate to ask help, because they are bringing you to closer to their work.
I mean,
You can,
carpool, like a
yeah,
carpool. Like go for a
carpool.
carpool with your friend if you know somebody else.
Then
Yeah.
and they will convince you to their work, and you will get the first experience in your life here working, so that you
Mean
will
to
use
say,
that. You
mean
will
to
use that
say,
in every other work.
yeah, I mean to say like a referral. If you
Yeah.
have a friend, you ask them if they can refer you to have a job, like a first time job here in Canada. Okay. So every time you go apply for a job, Kuya, did you how interview you? Like how did they interview you for a
Yeah.
job? Because do you need to have a good resume, or
Yeah.
you don't have to, you don't bother?
No, my first time they interviewed me, and they will I have to go for a demonstration that catch them. That is the how to fix small things, how to fix small parts. If they saw you that you are good in fixing them, and you are good in handling them, they hire you. In my first job, we do demonstration. Okay, you can come and work.
Oh,
So
okay, that's all.
and other are interviews. They will ask you what's your work experience.
If you don't have a work experience, it's up to you how to convince, right? You have to have the self-confidence for yourself that you know that you can do this kind of job, okay? In case you don't have a work experience, because how can you start a job here in Canada if you don't have a works Canadian experience with a certain type of job, right? So you have to tell them, I can do this job. You have to hire me. I can do the job.
But for me, I am best experienced to help people.
Yeah, actually, he is the president. Actually, he's the president, one of the organization here in Calgary for the Cordillerans.
800
He's
people.
the president for the 800 people, and he is our president, ex-president for the Ifugao small organization here. Because he's a leader in back home in Hingyon in Ifugao, so he have all the experience to be, to become a leader, and that's why I love this Kuya.
Yeah.
And now he's one of the president again here for the Cordillerans here in Calgary, Alberta. So And he's always willing to help, especially if you are very new to Canada, like you don't know how to drive. He's the one who helping newcomers to Canada. They don't pay him, like he's free. He uses his car to help people to learn how to drive. And you know what, Kuya, you are awesome for that, and thank you so much, because
Thank you,
you are
thank you.
helping people, you know.
It's good to help.
Yeah, I know. Helping, sharing is caring. I always your best honest answer. Do you like Canada?
Of course, Canada is the best place. One of the beautiful country, one of the beautiful place is Calgary.
That's true.
And of course, there's no home sweet home in the Philippines.
Of
Because
course,
Philippines
we are in Philippines. Still, our heart and mind is in Philippines.
But
But
here, you enjoy your life if you are going out with your family, going out your friends, go fishing, go hunting, go somewhere else, go camping, and
that's only the happiness here.
oh, that will contribute. That is a contribution that you will not grow old
That's true.
faster. If you come here, if you have a work, you get your insurance, life insurance, because we do not predict life.
Oh,
You get your car insurance and you get
your own life
your own
insurance.
life insurance.
So that is one way to come here in Canada, guys, like a nanny job or a caregiver job, because his wife is a nanny, and then later on she sponsor them. So that's why they are all here. Thank you so much, Kuya, for sharing your own work experience,
Okay.
because it
Thank you
helps
very
for
much.
everyone. So that's why we speak English, right? Because because I have some friends. I have some friends from other
I got
countries.
my momentum.
Anyway, thank you, Kuya, for sharing your
You're
life.
always,
Okay.
you're always welcome.
Anyway, guys, I'll see you for my next video, and thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
don't forget
Bye-bye.
to subscribe down below. Bye bye, and God bless you.